What makes Skin Renewal's medical weight loss program so incredible and so different? Today, we are joined by Skin Renewal CEO Victor Snyders and qualified general practitioner Dr. Graham Duncombe. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thanks, Cindy. It's great to be here.
So nice to have you here. Tell us about your doctor-led Shape Up program.
Right, Cindy, what we've found in the past is a patient can go to their practitioner and ask for a script for a diet tablet or a diet injection, and then they're kind of left to their own devices to lose weight, and it doesn't always end in a long-term solution. So we've combined a team of doctors and therapists and nursing sisters, and using lifestyle changes and monitoring, we actually have combined all these modalities for our patients that they actually have not only a short-term weight loss, but a long-term solution, not only in weight, but also in their health, their general system of health as well.
And I've heard also people rave about your Reset Renewal program. How is that different and why is that such a big hit?
You know, one of the things that we had to take cognizance of was the introduction of GLP-1s into the weight loss arena. And for us, the challenge was how to incorporate semaglutides, GLP-1s, into our existing diet program to further enhance it.
So, and tell us more about the GLP-1 and if you think this is a sustainable solution for future weight loss.
Yeah, that's a good question. So GLP-1 is a type of natural peptide, which we find in our gastrointestinal system, but it's concentrated. So it's a specific, you can think of a peptide like a messenger for your cells. That message instructs your cells to behave slightly differently. So it increases your metabolism, it gives you a sense of being full sooner, and it's an amazing way that has very few side effects if used correctly to actually get that patient to that goal weight. But long term, we want to change their lifestyle. So we want them to make some choice changes, that they eat differently, exercise differently, because if they stop with the injections or the supplements that they're taking and they haven't made those lifestyle choices, they're just going to end up back at the same starting point and gain all the weight back again. And I think that's what happens in many rebound diets.
That's what I love about Skin Renewal, is that they really hold your hand, and it is a journey. You know, it is a long-term journey. You also have the RID diet.
Correct,
so explain that to me and the viewers.
That's where we started our journey many years back, that Dr. Maureen Allen discovered that there was a hormonal mimic injection that can metabolize your cells to utilize that storage fatty tissue in a way to produce energy without creating side effects of hormone changes or metabolic shifts. But patients did often complain of hunger, low energy, which the GLP-1s seem to counterbalance very effectively. So combining these two has been just a perfect match.
And I've heard that losing just 10% of your body fat can help you improve chronic health conditions like fatty liver, insulin resistance. Why is it so important to lose weight for your health?
Correct, because you have a lot of inflammation building up in what we call that storage, or the white fat tissue. And that can change your hormone balance. There's different enzymes at play that turn some of the beneficial hormones into inflammatory or bad hormones. And by just reducing your mass by 10%, not only will you prevent those chronic illnesses such as high blood pressure and insulin resistance and blood sugar changes, but you can reduce your risk for about 8 different types of cancers that they've proven.
Victor, you walk a journey with your patients. What kind of support can you expect when you come to Skin Renewal for your weight loss journey?
Going to a medical practice means that you have recourse because you're dealing with registered doctors. So doing these kind of diets and sourcing those materials outside of the medical network is potentially very dangerous. Once somebody has come and they have started the diet, as Graham said earlier, you cannot just leave them alone to do as they want. That has to be monitored because they're on essentially a drug, and they have to be reweighed often. So the patients come back and see the doctors, the nurses regularly to attain the goals that they've been looking for.
Well, I really think it's wonderful that this is now available to everyone to manage your weight, improve your health. And I mean, that's ultimately what we want as we get older, is just to be healthier. And we're glad that you are offering this to everyone and holding our hand through it.
And having better quality of life as well, Cindy.
Better quality of life,
huge
absolutely.
Change to patients' quality of life and their self-confidence. And yeah, it's been having great success.
Incredible. Thank you very much for your expertise.